Hi guys, it's Shelby and thank you for joining me for another video. Today I have quite a large haul. I've ordered some things from Amazon, Zooplus, and then I've also got a couple of Halloween items that I'm going to show as well. In total there's over around £60 worth of stuff here, and I know I've done a couple of hauls in the past, but I don't think I've ever gone through like the prices of everything, and I'm actually going to do that today because I think one, it's kind of interesting just to know how much stuff is, and two, it's really important to know that hamsters aren't necessarily a cheap pet, and some of the stuff can be a little more pricey than some people would expect. So for that reason, I'm just going to go through what I paid for everything. The first stuff I'm going to show is what I bought from Amazon. So the first thing I bought were these bag of Whimsy Chews. I decided to go with the toothbrush shaped ones next. I bought the alligator shaped ones like individually from a local pet store just to try them out, and they went down really well. So I decided to get one of the large bags and I found them on Amazon. However, I didn't mean to order the ones this small. I meant to order the ones for extra small dogs, and it would have been a bag of 48. But instead, as you can see down there, I've got 113 super small toothbrushes. I don't think it matters, they're exactly the same thing. They'll just go down a bit quicker, which is fine because I have 113 of them. And for this bag, I paid just under £8. Next up, I bought 2 bags of these. So these are just the Rosewood trio of fun balls. So there's just a few different textures in here for your hamster to chew on. I know the middle ones in particular are really popular with Bebo, so I'm going to make sure she gets one of those. And I did buy the 2 packs and they were £2.59 each. The last thing I got from Amazon, I wasn't really planning on buying, but it was this little pack of chews here. I only purchased these because the previous chews were actually classed as an add-on item and I needed an order of over £20 to be able to place it. So these were just suggested to me and I bought them just to make up the order. And these chews were £3.49. Okay, so the next stuff I bought a couple of days ago from the store HomeSense. And these I was just getting ready for Halloween with. So last year I did sort of have thin cages. Had like gel clings on the outside, and then there were a couple of like ceramic items in there. But I decided to get some more. Ceramic hides are generally quite useful anyway. For if it's hot in the summer, you can use them, put them in the fridge, cool them down, and then put them in anyway. I mean, I know having like a pumpkin hide in the middle of summer would look a bit weird, but I'm sure your hamster would appreciate it. So this is the first one I bought. This is a really, really big ghost candle holder, and I thought this would be a great hide for Bebo. So she'd definitely be able to fit in there. And this one was £5.99. And the next one is a very similar thing. This one is just smaller, as you can see. Another ghost tea light holder. So this would be suitable for either of my dwarfs. Either of them could fit in there perfectly fine. And again, suitable for cooling down in the fridge if it's warm. And this one was £3.99. Okay, so next up I have quite a large order from Zooplus. Some of the stuff in here I've been looking for in pet shops for ages. I just haven't been able to find it because a lot of them are the more like naturally occurring items. That is something that I'd want to like see before I purchase, because you just get given a random one if you order them online. But unfortunately I wasn't able to find any to be able to pick them out, but I have already had a look for it and I'm really happy with all the stuff I've got from here. This order alone was just shy of £40, but there is a lot in here, so I'm gonna go through it all now. Okay, so the first thing I got was another bendy bridge. I have hundreds of these, but I always seem to need more. So I did buy one. Ideally, I would have liked a small one, but they didn't have any left. So I did go for a medium because, I mean, I'll get use out of it anyway. And this was £2.49. So next up, I got 3 of these little baskets. So these are called, it's mostly in German. Here you go, JR Farm Rodent Basket. So that's what they look like. Now you could buy these individually or as a 3-pack, but as I have 3 hamsters, I know I'd get through them all in the end anyway. And the 3-pack was £7.99. This item in particular, I did actually see people using on Instagram, which is what made me want to purchase it for myself. Okay, so next up is this. This is also another item I saw people using on Instagram. And this is just like a little nibble grass that you can like grow yourself. So you've got a little tray to grow it in, and then all the stuff you need is in here. And then yeah, it'll end up just growing in this tray like so. And then your hamsters can just nibble on it. And yeah, some of the hamster Instagram seem to be really enjoying this, so I thought I'd let mine have a go as well. The next one is a little more boring than everything else, but it's just this little fruit holder here. I thought this would work well for hanging on side like the wire frame inside the detolf, and I thought I could put some fruit on here, or vegetables I guess, for Bebo to eat rather than like scattering them over the bedding and things, just as a little change. So yeah, I got one of those, and this fruit holder was $1.49. So the last few things I have were all like naturally occurring pieces of wood that I wanted to start including in my cages, just because I think it gives like a nicer, more natural environment for my hamsters. I've recently tried to pretty much exclude all plastic. I bought a lot of plastic items when I first started owning hamsters, and they don't really get much use anymore. The only thing plastic in their cages right now are wheels. One, I think the plastic wheels are kind of worth it because they're much easier to clean than wooden wheels. I've never tried a wooden wheel, maybe I would in the future, but I think the plastic ones are fine for now. But I did order a couple of cork clogs, so I got a couple of different sizes. So this is what the medium looks like, just like that. I think Pat is going to love this. This is going to go in his cage. I'm really happy with what actually came. I think this is going to work really well. And for the medium, it was $4.99. So next up, I have the other cork log. So this one, as you can see, is quite a bit larger. There are a couple of entrances on here as well, which is nice. So this one will be going in Bebo's cage. I mean, you could still use a large for a dwarf, it really doesn't matter. But I think this one would work really well for her, and this was $8.99. So the final thing I bought was something I'd also been looking in a lot of pet stores for, and I hadn't been able to find like a piece I was happy with. And it's this. It's a piece of grapevine. So I've seen a lot of people use this in their cages, and it seems to work really well for hamsters, so I did want to give it a go. And this piece was $9.99. Okay, so that's everything in this haul. Let me know if you've got any of this stuff and what you think about it, whether you like it or not, whether your hamsters like it or not. And if you're getting ready to do some Halloween themed cages too, let me know what sort of stuff you've been buying. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.